What is going on, guys? So today we have an exciting video. We are going to be lowering the GT500. We have some parts from BMR and I'm going to show you those in just a second. We're going to be lowering it down and fixing up the rear suspension to hopefully hook a little bit better. And this is just phase one of the suspension mods that we're going to be doing. So we got the curb killer over here. Zach _ Calvin.
Is that a thing now?
That's a thing.
Yeah, definitely the curb killer.
We got all our parts here. So we have the BMR performance lowering springs. We got lower control arms. We have a BMR panhard bar to go ahead and get the axle centered. And we have lower control arm relocation brackets. So we're gonna be installing those today on the GT500, phase one of the mods. So we got all this stuff from BMR. We actually have a coupon code. It's ML7 if you guys are interested in picking up anything. And obviously you'll see the results of it on the GT500. Basically the idea is to get this thing lower down, make sure it hooks a little bit better, and transfers weight better. So this setup is going to be the best overall setup. Not strictly a drag race setup, but a corner and drag race. And looks pretty good. So
it takes curbs like a champ.
Oh, yeah, we don't do that in this one.
Not in this car.
Banana may eventually see a curb. I mean, it's inevitable.
Yeah.
You know. But let's go ahead and get started.
Let's get to it.
I guess we'll start with the front first, since we're just doing a normal lowering spring install in the front. The rear, we're going to be messing with the control arms and the panhard bar and stuff like that. So we'll start off here.
On my own, but I don't know why you hit the road, but you don't realize I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back.
If you have some nice expensive GT500 shocks and you don't have a compressor to compress the spring, just take an impact, step
Point it towards the Camaro.
Towards the drift marrow, the curb killer.
Curb killer.
In flip-flops, because safety first. So open toe. And then we send it. Oh, that wasn't violent at all.
That wasn't violent at all.
And that's why it's okay to not worry about safety.
One of these days, though, we're gonna get one of those like really tight springs, and it's gonna launch. Little WD-40, bro.
Yep. Clean her up.
Them nice Philistines.
All right, new spring on.
So the spring lines right up with this groove right here.
And then the top
bump
hat.
stop goes there. Top hat here.
Top hat has a groove as well.
Now what are we gonna try here, Mr. Zach?
We're gonna try the pelvic thrust, but we have to be careful because these have the
plug for the
plug in the bottom for the electronic dampening. Yeah, so we're gonna place it right here on the edge of this 2x4.
Whoop.
Or in the grass. All right, Levi. All right, take it easy. People don't want to hear about your love bucks. All right, a little bit of pelvic thrust.
Looks like you got it, man.
That's right.
You been practicing?
I have been practicing my pelvic thrust. There we go.
No spring compressor.
Sure don't, but a deep socket 21 is needed.
You can make that happen.
Or you just take it off and then you're good. Cool.
Nice.
She's ready to go back in the car.
That was pretty simple.
Not bad. There's the finished product.
That was so dangerous.
It was very dangerous.
Remember, kids,
try this at home.
Don't try this at home. There's definitely a proper way to do this. but this way does work.
That's right.
Damn, homie.
Alright.
Oh yeah, all day.
Easy money. Easy money. Ooh. Don't pinch your fingers.
There's a light that makes me blush. I won't go back when you're around.
Alright, let's see. What do you think? We'll definitely have to wait for it to
And it'll settle.
settle. It's supposed to be 1.5 inches. Yeah, it's lower.
Yeah, it's lower.
Alright, so we have the BMR adjustable panhard bar. This is to center the rear axle. We have our performance lowering springs. So we have our adjustable lower control arms. And then we have our relocation brackets for our lower control arms. This is so that we can go ahead and get the geometry back to a straight OEM kind of factory that works and functions when you lower down the car.
A little bit of manhandling. And you don't think we need to, they didn't say anything about the sway bar?
Nah.
Alright. Alright, yep.
What's up, Mr. Dylan? What you gotta say to the haters? Thank you, sir. What you gotta say to them?
I love you as always, guys.
Alright.
You're my favorites.
You know, my favorite comment was that... wait. Oh, what's your favorite comment?
Mine, the one where they said your car is cool, but you're kind of a nerd.
I like the Napoleon Dynamite one. I can rock with that.
You ever take it off any sweet jumps?
One of them said...
Gosh.
They quoted you that you said, I can't wait to see the banana for the first time.
Yeah, and then called you homosexual. And also, before the people knew his name was Dylan, they were like, who's the guy with the lisp? When we were drifting in Sanford and I broke my brakes, before anybody knew who you were.
Don't hate on my boy Dylan,
yeah,
bro.
they were haters. Leave Dino Nug alone, man.
Dude, we got less hate on you hitting a curb
I wrecked that curb.
than Dylan's car is sounding badass.
I mean, whoever was driving my car.
For the reference, I agree with the majority of YouTube that doesn't like ghost cams. All right? For the reference.
Tom Campbell is.
Damn it.
I could get the impact gun, but I'm committed. There we go. Craftsman tools have a lifetime warranty. Just pointing
Isn't
that out.
Craftsman Sears?
Yeah.
Sears no existe.
Oh no.
I know Home Depot.
Warranty of Sears.
Lifetime warranty. There we go. That's
Rest in peace.
That's muy bien.
So how do we get that brake line out of there?
Cut it.
Cut the stock controller?
No, I mean we definitely could.
What does the instructions say?
I think this is just the e-brake. Yeah, it is. So we can just
Oh, it's just e-brake. We can take that off.
unclip it and then, yep, slip her through.
Alright, YouTube people. We're still figuring out the relocation brackets, but I think we got it.
Yeah, got it figured out. Camaro guy working on Mustangs, so it takes a little longer.
Yep, and we're also trying to figure out the best way to do this since we're doing 3 things at the same exact time.
Yeah.
So what we did first is we took the control arm out, loosened the shock, put the control arm brackets on, then we'll do this side, control arm and control arm bracket, get that all tightened up, and then we'll loosen this side shock, lower down the rear end, put the springs in, tighten everything up, oh, and put the panhard bar in when we take the relocation bracket off, and then we'll be all good to go.
That's right.
Seems like a lot, but I think that's the best process.
For sure.
So now that we kind of know what we're doing, we're tackling this side.
I have no idea what we're doing.
So the panhard bar ties into that top relocation bracket bolt. We're gonna bolt the lower control arm panhard bar. Then once all that's done, we'll drop down both sides of the rear end and take the springs out.
Nice and
you sure?
As fast as
you
possible.
ready?
It'll just drop down.
Oh, now those springs are gonna come out.
Baby.
Yep.
Yeah, we can grab those Johnnies out.
Yeah.
New guys.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna cut these in half and then put them back in.
Thank God somebody's on the right page here.
Alright, you wanna grab that guy out too?
Yeah. Andrew, I got some goodies for you right here.
What you got? Oh, the springs.
Hell yeah, brother.
Springs.
I mean, I will say that the BMR is upside down now.
Uh-oh. You looking the other way?
It's a possibility.
Let's double check the way the springs go, and then we'll tell the YouTube with confidence how to do that. So which way do they go?
With the words facing up.
Words facing up.
I mean, that makes sense.
It does.
Alright.
We use manual tools anymore.
Alright, removing the panhard bar. There it is.
Yeah.
Get that old junker out. Alright, so for our base measurement for the adjustable panhard bar, we line it up with the factory one, put it to the same length, and then we'll adjust it once it's at ride height. Probably do it when we get alignment, honestly. So we can see it best.
Hand me that. Oh, almost try to take me out.
Alright, so relocation brackets. The outside one here bolts onto the panhard bar. We're using the middle hole for the lower control arms. We got the lower control arms adjusted to the factory length. And we're gonna slap them in here. Remember kids, don't go in raw.
Don't listen to Andrew.
You gotta
Lube it.
You gotta lube your bushings.
Alright, so 1 bolt, here we go. And then we also need someone to push on. Alright. Cool. Go tighten up the other side.
Alright, wheels are on. Look at all that beautiful red under there, dude. It looks sick. Let's see how low it is. Alright.
You ready?
Sender.
Other side.
Not in gear, rolls out. Backs into those. Alright, so that's where it is before it settles.
It's not even low. Cut the springs.
That's it. Give it some time, give it some time. Did you really have to steal all my stickers, bro?
I mean, I need them. Yeah. BMR. Help.
I got one. Bam.
Just try to do like some accelerations and some stops to settle it. It already looks better.
Oh, it looks so much
Try to do some accelerations and some stops. Just not in the neighborhood. Okay, alright. In the neighborhood is fine.
Better? I think it's still gonna settle more.
It's already making me happier.
Yeah.
I think when you just need to squeeze 4 homies in the back like you were saying. Do some pulls.
Alright guys, so this is where it's sitting as of right now. It'll probably settle a little bit more. We're gonna go head over and get alignment. But it's definitely a little bit lower. So let's go head over and get an alignment and then we'll be good. And we'll get a nice look at all the suspension on a lift. Alright guys, so we just got to Boulevard Tire. We're gonna go head inside, talk to Jason, and go get this thing on the alignment rack. Alright, we got the car on the alignment rack. And get it set up, get it aligned, and get a look at everything underneath here. All the new suspension. Alright, so you can see our lower control arm brackets, lower control arms, panhard bar, all in the car, looking nice. Here's a little better of a shot. We do have upgraded sway bars coming eventually, but this is just stage 1 of mods, and it definitely does make a big difference. Alright, so setting the lower control arms, that sets the thrust angle back. That way this thing goes straight under acceleration. So I was talking with Kelly. He said a common issue with these, if you don't set the rod ends straight, they'll make a lot of noise and they have a lot of common complaints about this. So, just gonna make sure they're nice and straight and we're good to go. Once again, huge shout out to Kelly. He has been giving me some pointers on things here, make sure everything's good to go, and hopefully this helps out everybody else figuring out this suspension. Alright guys, so there it is. The car is lowered down. It is aligned. We got the lower control arm, suspension geometry is all in check. We got the thrust angle set to 0.00. So we will be going straight when we are flooring this thing. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys are interested in checking out any of the BMR parts that I use in this video, I have a link in the description to every part that we have on the car. I also have a exclusive code for you guys that's ML7. This is actually a deeper discount than you will get from most places on any BMR goodies. So go ahead and use ML7. It takes 7% off anything you order. And this works for all parts, not just S197 parts, it works for S550 parts. And of course, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, go ahead and contact BMR. They'll go ahead and help you basically get your car right, just like they did with ours, and they help with the future plans like we're doing here. We have a tubular K member coming for the car. We have sway bars, we have upper control arm, we have all that stuff coming. This is just phase 1, and I want to show you guys basically the slow steps you can make with these cars to go ahead and get your suspension in check. My goal with this car is to basically get everything done. It's kind of reverse of every other car we've done before. I want to pretty much build the car to go out to the track and just run a 9-second pass first time out, as long as we don't break anything. But once we get the clutch in there, the power, everything, suspension, we should go 9s without a problem. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you slap a like button down below. If you haven't already, pick up a Mustang Lifestyle key tech. I got some more in stock ready to ship, so go ahead and check those out. And of course, stay tuned for more GT500 content, because this is just the beginning. We have so much more coming for it. Power, suspension, exterior look, we got all that stuff coming. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, and we will see you guys in the next one.